Hey, Stevie T here. It's still the day after the moon bath, and since I have all the gemstones out in a central location, a big table like this, which I don't get in my room because I don't have room in my room to do this, I said I was on one of the videos, I said I was going to do a grid, show you what a grid is like. Some people, depends what the grid is for. It can be for love, it can be for prosperity, it can be for business focus. It can be for harmonious relationships. It can be for a happy home. It could be any purpose that you want it to be. And you just find the corresponding gemstone and the form that it comes in that's best for the grid and for you to do that. And so, for example, right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a prosperity grid. And this is a simple version of a prosperity grid. So here I have a sit-trine generator point, and generator points are good for the middle of grids because, as I explained in earlier videos, you can look back at the day after the moon bath. It explains a little bit, but here's the apex. So all the energy comes out of here from the top, comes down from the ground, so from the earth up into here and out. This is good for the middle. So let's pretend that some people use mandalas, and those are like symbols and things and placements on fabric or paper, and they color them different colors, and the color is important to some people, and it's important in general, really, because for energetic properties of stones and whatever you lay them on, color is one part of the equation of the vibration. And for example, yellow vibrates to a high vibration of energy. Think about the sun. Okay, the sun gives life. The sun is yellow, orange. It's got that golden quality. And so that's why I use citrine for prosperity, because I don't know, I just do. And yellow vibrates to the solar plexus chakra, and that is like in your belly. And it's kind of like your area in the body of sovereignty, and it says, I feel. And it's kind of like, I hold my own space. I know my worth. I don't spread myself too thin. Not only have I shown up in the world, but I deserve to be here. That's a little bit of first chakra. But anyway, let me get back to the point. This is a generator point. Super awesome. That's the middle of my grid. And you just take some quartz points. This is a nice quartz point. It just comes, to a point. And so here I would just do it. And maybe I'll just start off just doing it and not really speaking. Again, just clear quartz. All these need to do is line up and correspond. Okay, what else am I going to choose for prosperity grid? Well, you do need an activator point. I'm going to choose my black Tibetan quartz point here. Beautiful, it's powerful, it's been charged by the moon. I could Reiki bless them, each individual, before I put them in the grid, and then at the end of the grid, I Reiki bless the grid to amplify the energy and to put God, life force, universal energy into the grid, and then with my own intentions for the grid, which this one's for prosperity. So I'm going to lay the activator here, and these are the quartz points that line up. This is basic. This is a basic grid. But I'm going to go a step further. I want prosperity, right? So I'm going to put in some red. So this is red jasper. So say I want prosperity, but I want some grounding, healthy prosperity. I just made that up in my head, but it does go along with what the stone is for. So I have red, or say I laid this out on a rainbow. Wow. I laid this out on a rainbow. And, this would sit on yellow, and if nearby, whatever, this would sit on red, and this, you could do it that way too, because the color is another added layer of the frequency of what you're doing, and it's important because it's important to the stones too. Not only the chemical and the elemental makeup of the stones, but the color. So it makes it all together. They vibrate, and that's what makes it vibrate as it does. So then, I don't know. Let me see. What did I have in mind that I really did have? Oh, here. Okay, so here's another point. I'm just going to make it more elaborate. And the more you add, the stronger it gets, okay? So you're drawing in energy from here and there and all these points, okay? And then it comes out the point, goes straight into this point, comes out the top into the world, and it's just there, okay? I'm going to put some phantom quartz here, and quartz, I don't know if I already said it amplifies the energy. You can charge it for your intentions. But in between all of these, I'm going to add more gemstones. Why not? Why not make it more powerful? I'm going to put orange calcite. I like that idea. I'm going to put amethyst. Amethyst is very soothing, and it's very psychic and things like that. So it's very powerful too on its own. So I'm going to put that. What else am I going to put in this prosperity grid? I'm looking. Wherever you are, pop out to me. Pop out. You know what I just thought of is, since I'm not using these points, these are actually wands. They're rounded at the end and they're pointed. This is labradorite. Beautiful sheens. And it's like magic is inside. Here, see? So the noise you hear in the background is my cat making a ruckus. Now that she's not on camera, she feels like she's a movie star, and I'm not going to film her. So I do this sometimes with my grids. Rose quartz. Okay, what else do I want in my grid? La 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 la. No, 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 no. Oh, let's put some carnelian agate. Some orange. So I have orange, yellow, clear, and some more orange and yellow, purple or violet, and you got green, and you got pink. I don't know. I just like the colors. And you got the activator. Is that complete? No, I need one for right here. So, and you can have grids. They can sit for 1 day, 1 week, 1 month. You just never touch them. You can activate them and deactivate them at any time and reinstate your purpose all over again for a different purpose. You can do anything you want with grids. Oh, I'm going to put some of, you know what? I'm going to put some of my celestite over here for dreams and angel, and dream recall and angels and stuff. And it's very calming and peaceful. So if you can just visually eliminate all the rest of this going on over there. Okay, this would be a prosperity grid, but it's not activated. So to activate a grid, what you would do is you take your activator, you say a little prayer. And since I know Reiki, I would just say my Reiki principles, or I would do my Gasso meditation, which is basically putting your hands together in prayer and putting your thumb in your third eye, and only closing your eyes and concentrating only on your middle fingers. And then you'll feel some energy build up between your fingertips. And then you'll just clear your head and set good intentions and know exactly what you want your grid to be for. And so let's pretend I did that. And so to activate a grid, this is what you would do. You'd start at any point of the grid, does not matter where in the grid that you will start. You just pick a place. And so this is my activator. These quartz points or the activator, it does not have to touch the points in every single stone. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna make lines, okay? So I set my intentions for this to be a prosperity grid, or a prosperity and abundance grid, and I think that's enough. That's enough. That's what I want right now. And I'll let it and I'll let nature and the universe do its work. And I won't give it too much instruction. But you can get as much instruction as you want. Okay. I'm gonna start here. So you take the point. You can see how you just trace. I don't know where I started out from, but wherever you start from is where you end. So sorry, probably bad demonstration, but you probably get the gist. And you put your activator right there, or on that side, doesn't really matter, just one of the sides. And you leave it. And you leave it, and you trust in it, and you give it love. And I would Reiki bless it right here, and I would make it more powerful that way. And from the treetops, looking down, it looks like that. And there's a basic grid. They come in so many forms. If you Google images of grids, you will see any and everything. Some people's grids are like a whole room is just laid in like circle formations, going rings, going out and out and out and out and out with like one huge mammoth piece, almost like a megalith stone. It's just amazing. And you can use whatever you want and for whatever purposes you want. Just make sure it's for the highest and greatest good for all. And you know what? It's going to be like that anyway because that's the way the universe works. If you don't believe that, you're probably not going to have a good time with the grid. Just telling you. All right. Namaste. Thank you for viewing my video. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. I'm just staring at the gems. They have so much power. All right. Thank you, everybody. Goodbye.